Stagnation, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Brazen.
And your boy Double O.
Oh snap, bro. Uh this is listen, man. I'm just gonna be very honest right now. This is not a good morning. If I'm being
No,
very
it's
honest,
not.
this
And
is
it's
not a good
Wednesday
morning.
too. It's a
Yeah,
terrible
it's not. It's
update.
not. Look, man, it is not pretty. Some things should not be happening. Let's jump right into this situation, Double O. Ladies and gentlemen, as you may know, over the past couple hours, no, couple days,
72,
right?
72 hours.
72 hours or so, Terra Luna
Yeah.
lost its peg from the dollar. Right? This isn't it supposed to be a stable coin?
Hey, UST and LUNA Lunar, those two are just destroying my portfolio right now, man. Stablecoin or not, it's still part of the portfolio. It's supposed to be like the bond aspect of a portfolio. Like,
Dude.
it's safe. I got this little 17% interest rate coming in. No
Exactly.
worries. And boosh. Out of nowhere, destroyed.
Exactly. Dude, this is insane. Okay, let me let me just share my screen here, ladies and gentlemen, so we can just put out the numbers, because at this point I'm just overwhelmed by this, right? Because there is no reason that this should be happening, right? I would like to start all the way back here from DeFi Llama. So obviously DeFi Llama is, part of the Terra Luna ecosystem, right? On DeFi Llama, you could see all these other protocols or DeFi applications, right, that carry liquidity, and I'm
Major
assuming
liquidity.
some of this liquidity, is tied in with, UST, right, or Luna, Anchor Protocol as well, right. And as you can see, all the numbers are red, right? Everything is negative right now, and what we're looking at is the value of liquidity, right? Total value locked inside the Anchor protocol, which is really the main one here. Double O, look at this chart. On May 5th, Anchor protocol had $18 billion locked in it. I want to zoom in on this chart
It was number
so we
one
can
on
all
the
take a look
list.
at this madness. How is your USD doing, sir?
Just emotional damage. That's basically
Bro,
what's going on
listen. Oh my. Look, man.
Emotional damage.
right now. That is,
Yes.
what the hell is
Big
going on
emotional
right now?
damage, bro. I am so, dude. I opened my what is it called? Okay coin, right? When was it? 2 days ago? Was it yesterday? And I was looking at the value of Terra. This is supposed to be a stable coin, man. This is supposed to stay at one to one with the dollar. Okay, but now we're looking at a stable coin that has sunk. I mean, it was more than 52% at some point, right? So this is completely blindsiding the investors, right? Because when you have something like this that is a stable coin, it's supposed to not move, and if it's moving for any reason, that would make it instantly worse than inflation. Losing 52% of your dollar on what is supposed to be a stable coin is unacceptable.
Yeah, I think they might have lost the customers' trust with this one. I'm not sure if Terra Luna will make it back, because there have been several attack attempts, but whoever planned this attack knew what they were doing. They were very, very informed as to how to destroy a stable coin.
Yeah.
And for you to be a stable coin, which is basically the coin, kind of like bonds in the securities market,
Right.
for you to be a trusted stable coin, you should be able to survive, not be building up like this. If you're going to be the crypto space stable coin,
Yeah.
and for you to be
absolutely.
the leading coin, and to have, I think everybody should be watching out for this. Cov is now number one, which is under the Cardano space as well.
Yeah.
This is major, man. And you know what's terrible as well?
What's that?
The cut date for XRP is coming up next week, May 13th. If they lose that case, stablecoin industry is in major trouble.
Oh, good old XRP, man. Whenever you talk about XRP, I think of BitBoy Crypto. I feel it seems to me that he's one of the biggest advocates for XRP. Look, I follow BitBoy Crypto, especially in my early days in crypto, man. But I think that case for how long it's been going on. I mean, this company, I feel like from the moment they filed their legal documents, right, to be a company, they never left the courthouse. They've just been there ever, right? So when it comes to XRP, man, I don't know. I've forgotten about it. You know what I mean? But I think that it is very important because of that same point you're bringing up there. Coins like this, at the end of the day, a lot of these things that are in the crypto space are securities. There needs to be regulations around it.
They are
right?
companies. They're not decentralized as they say they are.
Exactly, right. So look,
this is a good example that explains why it's not even decentralized. This is the exact perfect example.
The other part about it that kind of bothers me a little bit is there's a lack of directness, if you will. So when this started happening, we can see that Anchor Protocol made a tweet, right? And they said, some may have noticed, right? But the front end display for total Anchor deposits recently went down. The front end display for total Anchor deposits recently went down and was not updating correctly. This indexer issue has since been resolved and total deposits are now accurate on the Anchor dashboard. This was on the 9th, right? What is today's date?
11th.
Today's the 11th, right? Here's the thing, man. I don't think that they were being truthful when they said that, right? Because we can see that from the 9th, that pullback was already happening. There was already, in one day, right? The thing was already pulling back this much. Everyone could tell. If you look at on-chain analysis, you can see that someone dumped a bunch of UST, right? I would kind of look more in that direction. Moving forward, we can see Terra UST. I will say this. This is one good thing because despite what is happening right now, which I really don't have many nice things to say, considering that I have somebody in there which is going to, and I know you do as well, right?
So much. We have the family account that is getting destroyed. I have my personal account that is getting destroyed. I was trying to help recover yesterday, just joined the crew of people on Twitter saying, okay, you know what, it's time to buy some more to help fix this. That also got destroyed by the time I woke up this morning. And I was just like, what's the solution, man?
Listen, man. I don't want to help anyone buy anything to fix their problem. Okay? That's why you have devs for it. You're not paying me to fix your problem. You're not paying me to fix your problem. So hey, I just need my money back at this point. This is what it is, right? And look, man, this is what really pisses me off about this, bro. I don't buy any, I've stopped buying altcoins for a while now. Yeah. And it's like I had moved a bunch of I have moved some money into OKCoin, and I was telling myself, it's sitting here because I was waiting for Bitcoin to touch 30K, which, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you have not seen our technical analysis on Bitcoin, go back and look at that. We're onto some shit. You know what I'm saying? I love it. These people, look, man. Stagnation is winning. Now, here's the thing. I was like, I'm going to put this here in UST, but just in case, I'm going to split it with USDC. And sure enough, man, happens again. I'm going to put this under the board of the amount of rug pulls I've experienced in the past 2 years, for sure, right? Because this is not something that should be happening.
I have so much money in it. I'm praying it's not praying in the world of investments. I'm just hoping that it's not a rug pull. Like, come back. That's so much money. I
mean, looks like they're working very hard to bring the situation back, right? And I would like for them to bring it back so I can remove my money and put it into Bitcoin. Is really what I'm trying to do. There's been articles written about this. Right, the reason why Terra Luna crashed, right, and UST as well. We know that the UST stablecoin, right, Terra claims that it is backed by the liquidity within their ecosystem. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's take it. Let's take their word for it. Let's take that. Right. So backed by liquidity in the ecosystem. Got you. If your stablecoin is backed by liquidity in the Terra ecosystem, and then this happens to the Terra ecosystem, right? I mean, what can we expect as a result of that?
UST drops.
Right? It means you have nothing. Look at the Anchor protocol here. From $18 billion, now only holding $2.6 billion in a matter of, 2 days? Well,
That is terrible. If that happens to any bank in
Yeah.
the US, the feds are running in to print more money. But in
Exactly.
this case, who's gonna print them more money?
Who's gonna print the more money? This is why Bitcoin has actually also been dropping, because Terra has been selling so much Bitcoin, right? Just to try and recover the price of UST, of the UST coin. I don't know if they're still selling it right now, but you can see some of these transactions here.
Yeah.
You know,
I
they're
read that they were
moving
selling their bitcoins and Ethereum.
massive amounts of Bitcoin and everything.
Yeah.
Wait, say that again. They were selling what?
Both Bitcoin and Ethereum that they have in their holdings.
Yes, they've been selling Bitcoin and Ethereum. Which, hey, listen, man, shout out to them. We get to buy at 30K.
By the way,
You know what I'm saying?
Bitcoin is at 29,200 at the moment.
Is it? Oh,
Yes,
dude.
sir.
Okay, let's separate this video because I gotta buy more Bitcoin.
All right, folks.
You can
Well,
remember
by the way, we don't know what the solution to this is, folks. If you guys are watching, we're just
Yeah.
giving you guys an update on what's going on. In the meantime, we are going to go and buy some Bitcoin
Absolutely,
and keep it rocking.
absolutely. Now, I'm just gonna go through some of the pages I have here. So, Do Kwon is the founder of one of the founders of the UST project, and it seems like obviously he's one of the people who are involved in selling the Bitcoin and everything,
Bitcoins,
trying
yeah.
everything right now to recover the situation. So
Yeah.
he recently made an update on Twitter, right, saying, you know, we're still working on this, you know, typical customer service things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But the most interesting part about this situation to me is the fact that Richard Hart, of all people, commented on this. Richard, look, if you're not familiar with Richard Hart is the founder of, what do you call that scam coin again? Hex.
X. Yeah.
Yes. So if you're unfamiliar with these people, man, Hex is an insanely beautiful coin. All they do is go up and to the right and sell on a double and sell on a double. Freaking scammer. Out of all people, dude, he's gonna freaking comment on this thing. Nah, man. I think Hex is going to be next in line. So of course, you know, the Terra. When you look at the Terra ecosystem, or at least let's say they have a website. When you look at their website, you can see that they promise a lot of good things, man. They promise a lot of good things, but look, man, there are some things that we want to work, but when things like this happen, I just think it's not beneficial for the crypto community.
It's not easy being number one, and I think this should have been expected by the team. But I guess we're just having too much fun being on top. That they did not expect such an attack. I think there was also a page that you found that explained how the attack took place. They did not see this coming, and they did not have a plan for it. So they are reacting. So
They're reacting
going
to it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There is this post which I came across on Instagram, right? Not 10,000% sure that this how accurate it is, but let's give it a. I'm just gonna give it a rundown. I'm not gonna read through every tweet, but it seems like it's something that can happen. What happened initially with this situation is that there was a whale, right? I feel like we're going into
Maybe one of the big banks, you know, old money
Right,
fighting
so-
back. Old money
exactly,
gotta fight
so-
back.
right. So there's someone with a bunch of money bought a ton of UST, 1 billion worth of UST, right, to start off with. Then they borrowed $3 billion of Bitcoin, spread out news about the UST losing its peg, and then started dropping UST. So apparently, as they start dropping this UST, it starts causing this downward pressure on the stable coin, right? And so other people panic sell. Mind you, at the same time while this is happening, obviously people can see this activity on chain, right?
Retail investors like you and I don't sit down on that and watch it all day. So how do you know to get out once everybody else start dumping?
Well, but that's the whole point about FUD, right? You initiate the news, right, and then other people start pushing it out. So sometimes it's just a matter of, because like let's say it can be a matter of taking your position, then just paying an influencer a bunch of money to say, hey, why is this thing losing its peg? And there you go.
Yeah.
Everyone else is just going to start passing on that message.
Yeah.
Because especially anyone who has Terra is going to be finding out on Twitter, Facebook, wherever it is they get their news from.
This is the classic stock market
Yeah.
approach. and they just played it here. So it's got to be somebody with lots of experience with the markets that did this.
Look, man, this guy's gonna be doing this thing because when things like this happen, this is the only thing I think of UST at this point in time now, man. It's nothing good. It reminds me of a good friend. Yeah, that's what I thought, man. Scam, ladies and gentlemen. Done. Luna, I need my money back. Okay, I need my money back. Hurry up, Dokwan. I need to buy Bitcoin. Look, man, Bitcoin is at 29K, bro. Man. You know, this is what is insane, bro. Because as we speak right now, this thing is still sinking. Okay, it has not stopped.
Let's hurry up and finish this so I can go buy some more Bitcoin.
No, let me just show one more thing before we go. Because here's the thing. I think it's now this Bitcoin is probably going to drop below 29K. Because guess what? Let me show you my screen here real quick before we go. Right. If they're going to keep selling this thing, right? If whoever is doing this and if this liquidity keeps dropping, as we saw, where is this thing now? Okay, so it was up at what, 90 something cents earlier?
Yeah.
When they tried to
50 cents. They tried to recover it, went to 90 cents, it went up to 50 cents, went up to 40 cents.
But it's at 31 cents right now.
Oh, fuck.
Right? So the Terra Foundation is going to have to sell more Bitcoin to hold up this price if that was their strategy before. And if that is really their main strategy, the only other thing is to start borrowing money from people to hold up this stable coin, which, insane.
They're going to need to double the amount. They're going to need several $1 billion to recover this.
Exactly. So, look, man, Double O, I think it's time for us to go buy Bitcoin. These guys are messing up. We're winning. Bitcoin is winning. I don't know. What else is there to say?
Emotional damage.
Oh yeah. Hey, I want that one more time before we go, man.
Emotional damage.
That's all I got to say.
Oh man, that is insane. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this show. Okay, if you have Luna, let us know. What are your thoughts on this situation, right? Because this is absolutely unacceptable if you ask me. Right?
No comments.
Any final thoughts? No comments. Okay, well, let's go buy this Bitcoin. Ladies and gentlemen, until next time, Brazen out.
Double O out.
Hey.